Good morning, students. On this lovely gross out Wednesday morning, what I'm doing here is going over the entire Geologic Time Module 2020. I'm even going to talk about the lab and the Kahoot a little bit that go at the end. This was your Zoom schedule. And we're going to be doing our lab today, actually. So you can see starting on the 7th, we kind of went over a slide every day. The first slide, we learned about how the Earth was a frozen snowball at the end of the Precambrian. We explored the Cambrian, Ordovician, and Silurian times. Our big takeaway, your answer is here, is that there wasn't life on land basically up until the Silurian because of the lack of ozone. So that was our big takeaway. A lot of life in the ocean, a lot of diversity in the ocean. We went from single-celled creatures to worms and sponges and fish and many different types of creatures, but there wasn't any life on the land because of the ozone. So that's what we learned here. We watched a couple of videos, and this was the answer that we went over that day. On the 8th, we went over started at the Devonian, and now there's a lot of life on land. There's a lot of plants. This was the time with the giant bugs. Things were going well. We kind of had a rainforest die off at the end of the Carboniferous. Permian time featured Pangea and the greatest mass extinction in Earth's history, and that was because of supervolcano activity. So the answer you want to have is right here. This is what we were looking for you to fill in. Videos are right here we watched together, and this is what we were looking for in terms of the answer. On the 9th, we were working with some interactives. This one was a breakdown of the mass extinctions. This one shows what Earth looked like in different times in geologic history. There were no questions on this interactive, but the pattern we're looking for, what I wanted you to type. Over and over in mass extinctions, you see there was some type of climate change over a long period of time, and there was some type of plate tectonic activity, again, over a long period of time that caused mass extinction because the species could not adapt. So I wanted you to have this typed on the slide for the 9th. This day was an extra credit day. We watched the segments together, and I offered to help anyone with extra credit. We just did current events. It was a table-only current event day. If you need help with that, let me know. I leave the Zooms open second half of the class every day, so feel free to log on if you need help. Triassic Day. Now we're in the age of the dinosaurs, so Earth has recovered from its mass extinction. The dinosaurs, however, were less evolved and smaller. So these dinosaurs, you'll be able to see them here, they were small. The reptiles still kind of ruled everything. Dinosaurs were a type of reptile. They evolved from reptiles, but the reptiles kind of have their appendages out to the side. The dinosaurs are able to stand upright, and that is one of the major differences between them. So what I wanted you to type on this day was that these dinosaurs were less evolved and smaller. On Jurassic Day, there was actually nothing to type because we were going to use this information the next day. But we were learning about Triceratops. The T-Rex did not live at this time. We were looking at some of the Jurassic dinosaurs. We focused on the oceans, the mosasaurs, ichthyosaurus, some of the big sea creatures. The predominant predator on land was Allosaurus. I believe Stegosaurus was also around at this time. So that was our big takeaway, that a lot of the dinosaurs you're seeing in the movies in Jurassic Park did not actually live in the Jurassic time. So it was actually, again, nothing for you to type this day. We just wanted to go over this time period. On a Cretaceous day, we asked to compare and contrast these dinosaurs. This was T-Rex, Triceratops. A lot of the dinosaurs you heard of came from the Cretaceous, right before the mass extinction happened, which was caused by an asteroid strike. But we learned that the dinosaurs were already dying out. They were already stressed, partially because of climate change, partially because flowering plants evolved, which the plant eaters were not able to eat. So we watched the Deadliest Seas again. We looked at some Hollywood scenes, checked out some dinosaurs, but basically the Cretaceous dinosaurs were at the peak of their evolution. So they were more evolved. A lot of them were bigger than their predecessors. So that's what we wanted you to have typed in instead, that they were at the peak of their evolution. My menu's in a way, but that's what I wanted you to have. For the lab day, what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to do the cards. So basically you need 5 index cards or 5 sheets of paper. On the front of the paper, on the front of the card, Oops, I don't want to go to that. On the front of the card, these are videos that show you how to do the lab. So you're going to have information on the front and information on the back. I'm going to get a lot more specific in that today in the Zoom, but the videos for those labs, it tells you what to do. Everything's right here. And again, email me, Google Hangout, log into the Zoom afterwards if you need any help with this lab. What you need to do is prove to me you did the lab to get the grade. So I need a picture of the 5 cards with the information. You can describe them to me, or you can turn on your camera in the Zoom and just show me the cards. So whatever you're comfortable with, I need proof that you did this lab. Remember, you're just picking one. So you pick either a Constellation Battle card or Mesozoic Smackdown. It's very similar to rock, paper, scissors in terms of the rules. So I'll be looking for those pictures starting today. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing the lab again. So you get 2 days, 2 full class days to do the lab. We'll be doing the lab together over the Zoom. I'll be available to answer any questions about either the module or the lab, whatever you need help with. The Kahoot test is here. This is your unit ending test. I put the answers to said test on Tuesday's notes on the lesson plan page. I can send that document to you if you need it. This is what we're going to work on next week on the Zooms. I'm going to go over it question by question and make sure you have everything you need to get the grade that you want to get for the module. What we'll do on Friday, it's just a big review. These are some more bonus videos that we had to give you a chance for extra credit. Maybe we'll play some games. It's going to kind of take that day Friday on the 18th and review everything. Next week is game week. We'll do some Kahoots and some Quizlet Lives, but I'll also be available to go over this module or anything in science. I'll go over the Kahoot, the labs, whatever you need help with. Just let me know, and I'll be there to help you out. All right, so that is the module review with all the answers and how to do everything. Again, I'll be a lot more specific on the lab during the Zoom, or just watch the YouTube videos and make sure that you're sending me proof. So I've been looking for the Kahoot, and I'm looking for proof that you did the lab. Other than that, I hope you have a great day, and happy Gross Out Wednesday.